We are now in a world where it is very easy to feel terrible about ourselves. Social media makes everyone feel inferior to basically everyone. One day you saw your neighbor just bought a Ferrari while coming back from a trip from US. The next day, your friend happily told you that he put $1,000 into meme stock and now it has become $1 million. You keep hearing people saying how it is so much harder to find a proper job, a good partner, and everything feels kind of impossible right now. Like, how am I supposed to plan for my future to live a better life when everything seems so uncertain and out of reach? It's easy to feel hopeless and just trap ourselves living everyday life with no sense of direction. So, why is this happening? Well, I think the answer is the environment we live in. We have been living in rural areas for most of the time until recently. Don't get me wrong, cities are great. We have things like McDonald's, Grab food, Wi-Fi, and trash pickup, all that cool stuff. If you live in a big city, you are constantly surrounded by noises and distractions. Cars driving by, people playing stupid music on maximum volume, your neighbor stomping out the door like it's the last day on earth. Our brains are not used to be bombarded by these background noises all the time. My point is not to say we should ditch technology altogether and go live in the trees. My point is that this noise is stopping us from thinking clearly, our ability to discover who we are and what we want. So, the first step is to give your brain some breathing room and let your thoughts flow. Like, seriously, when was the last time you are just sitting with yourself, not with a friend, not listening to any music, not scrolling Instagram or some sort of stimulation? By sitting with your own thoughts, the constant urge to do something, to prove something slowly disappears and you will feel less anxious. The second step is to intentionally select what we choose to consume. We are constantly being pulled in every direction by other people, other things, other responsibilities. Every day, many exciting things can happen, like, oh, Mr. Beast just posted a new video, or your friend posted a fancy vacation you have been dreaming about. Take a step back and rethink. How many of them is actually important to you? You don't really need to watch every football game or keep up with everyone post on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever. Without this mental junk taking up your time, you can actually use that time to do more meaningful things. We live in a consumerism environment where we are taught to just consume things like more food, more shopping, more Netflix, more YouTube videos, but we cannot create something truly meaningful to us if we are just consuming. Instead, create something that you enjoy. I'm not saying you should be a musician or a YouTuber. I'm saying you need to produce something that you see value in. It could be writing a love story, building Lego, writing a journal, or something as stupid as drawing a middle finger on a piece of white paper, whatever. The stuff you create doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't need to be shared to anyone else. What you need is the feeling of bringing something to the world instead of taking from it. Going back to just now on how urban environments have changed, right? Our food environment has changed as well. Fast foods are everywhere. Yeah, I literally just talked about McDonald's and this idea just came to my mind. The burgers are made by harmful things that they should not be legal to begin with. Something that appears to be just bread, chicken, and some sauce are made up by things like vinegar, bunch of different oils, and preservatives like potassium sorbate. Our bodies are not made for this stuff. Sure, you will survive while eating these junk foods, but you will also feel bad both physically and mentally. Creating a diet around whole foods that exist in nature is crucial to unfucking our lives. There are plenty of studies that show the relationship between a balanced diet and mental health. Maybe I should talk about it in another video, but as for now, the thing I want to say is what goes in must come out. So if you eat shit, you are going to feel like shit. It's just that simple. Another thing that is important is exercise. Yeah, for any close friend that know me, you know I'm not going to miss this one. We have never been so sedentary with our lives. You need to get your asses moving because our body is not made to sit around for so long. I'm not saying you should start running marathons, just as simple as taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or walk around your park, or clean your car by yourself. If you want to live a long life, see your kids' wedding, and meet your grandkids without falling off the ground, this is something that you should work on before it's too late. So, how do you feel? Do you think you can do these things one step at a time? If not, what stops you from doing so? Share your thoughts below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.